It started when my wisdom teeth started to come in, and I would feel myself just kind of clenching during the day involuntarily. So I did go see my dentist at the time. They took a new panoramic x-ray and established that my wisdom teeth were impacted horizontally. So I did make an appointment with an oral surgeon to have them taken out. The pain became so excruciating before my appointment that they actually took me in on an emergency basis and removed them. And when they removed them, I was told that there were cysts on all 4 of them as they went to do it. So he didn't go into detail as far as how much jawbone he had to remove, but I know that he did have to remove some. But ever since then, I've involuntarily clenched, and then I started grinding kind of on top of that. And I've noticed that I was waking up in the morning and I couldn't even eat a muffin. I had gone to see my primary care physician. He's like, you know, just eat softer foods and that kind of thing. And I almost started crying and said, I can't even eat a muffin. Like, that's pretty soft, you know? I don't always have headaches, but I do always have pressure around my ears and definitely down into my jaw and my neck. Sometimes I get tension headaches pretty bad. I don't know if those, I know it can start back here, but sometimes I get them behind my eyes, and it doesn't really seem to be any consistency to when I get them. But I've taken muscle relaxers, I've taken anti-inflammatories that are stronger than your regular Advil. And again, the circulation of the problems just kind of comes back. So I'm ready to try something else. So it's been about 2 weeks since I've completed my last in-office TrueDenta therapy. I'm feeling a lot better. My jaw has, relaxed to a point where my range of motion has really increased. I can eat steak again. I would clench all day during the day, and then I go home and put my M-current on, and I can feel those muscles kind of immediately relax, which is just such a great feeling to have something relieve that other than taking a muscle relaxer or taking Advil or something of that nature. I've also noticed I get a lot more restful night's sleep with the M-current. I was waking up, I can't even think of how many times probably during the night, just tossing and turning, trying to get comfortable, trying to get back to sleep. I do my M-current right before I go to bed, and I find that that makes a big difference in my night's sleep, which is just, sometimes you don't realize how unrestful of a night's sleep you're getting until you get a restful night's sleep, and you do feel so much more refreshed in the morning. And it's really improved all areas of my life. I feel like, before sometimes I was just so exhausted from the constant discomfort that I would go home and just kind of lay on the couch until I went to sleep. Now I feel like I can go out and go for a run before I go home and have dinner and that kind of thing. I feel like my day, all in all, is a lot longer, which is really nice. It's really been a great experience, and I would recommend it to anybody that has, not only jaw discomfort, but the migraines, the headaches. It really does help